everyone and welcome to the third edition of Smash It with Sindhu, a smashing event hosted every year by Bank of Baroda to celebrate the National Sports Day and to support the undying spirit of Indian sports community. Over the last 75 years of independence, a lot has changed. India has emerged as a major team in the global sports community, and all thanks to the constant support that we as players receive from our citizens and government equally. And it is this support that inspires every athlete to go above and beyond, which is reflected in India's performance across tournaments and increase in the medal tally. And no wonder the age-old saying, "Padhoge, likhoge, banoge nawab, kheloge, koodoge, banoge kharab," is no more relevant, because for any country, while academies are essential, sports is important too. Which brings me to thank Bank of Baroda for their continued support towards sports and athletes like me. With the third edition with Smash It with Sindhu, we're going better.
One take wonder, genius, empress of Indian badminton. Is there anything that PV Sindhu cannot do? And I'm on her show. This is Smash It with Sindhu. Sindhu, sorry for just butting in. May I please take it from here on?
Yes, please.
I mean, thanks. I waited and I was like, man, she's so good in front of the camera. You didn't rehearse this. This just came out. One take, right?
Yes, of course.
Wow. Smash It with Sindhu, Season 3. I'm so glad and thrilled to be here. Oh, this is so good. Please don't look at the camera. This career is many years and many medals away. But thanks for letting me be part of this.
Thank you so much.
This is a show all about champions from one to another. Let's talk about a champion from the banking sector. Let's talk a little bit about India's largest banks. Founded in 1908 by Maharaja Sayajirao Gaikwad III and has helped support many budding Indian sportspersons like this superstar here. Bank of Baroda is not only customers' most preferred banking partner, but also the flag bearer of supporting budding sportspersons in India and giving them a platform to shine brighter for the nation. For the last 115 years, Bank of Baroda has been a pioneer when it comes to innovation and technology for the convenience of its customers. Achieving a milestone in the digital era, Bank of Baroda brought all its offerings under one roof, launching the Bob World app, a unique platform that offers a uniform, seamless and hassle-free banking experience for all your needs. Now save, invest, borrow and shop from the comfort of your home. Welcome once again, PV. I mean, everybody knows our first Indian woman to win 2 Olympic medals, 2016 Rio, 2020 Tokyo. Then also joining us here on this beautiful couch with his beaming smile is Kidambi Srikanth, first Indian to crack it as #1, make it to the finals of World Championships. So good to have you here, Kidambi Srikanth. And the young trailblazer from the cricket field, the youngest to make debuts across international cricket, to score a half century, the smashing Shefali Verma. At the recent Commonwealth Games 2022, India won 22 gold, 16 silver and 23 bronze medals to record its 5th best medal haul in Commonwealth Games history. Now, usually people will take you back to 2010 and say that India won more than 101 medals to be precise, but almost 50 of those medals had come in disciplines that weren't even part of Birmingham 2022. So in many ways, this has been India's best ever Commonwealth Games outings. And we've got athletes who are beaming with pride. The whole nation is proud of their achievements. Gold for badminton women's singles. We've got PV Sindhu. Silver for badminton mixed team event. We've got Sindhu and Srikanth. Bronze for badminton men's singles. He's got a smile on his face again. And silver for the women's cricket team, and representing them is the young Shefali Verma. It's incredible. If you watched the performances, you saw the tricolour go up. It was a moment of immense pride. So on behalf of the entire country, let me thank all 3 of you for your performances. You've made everybody proud. It is such a privilege, what an honor to be here with these 3 champions on behalf of the entire country, first and foremost. In the youngest first order. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Brilliant. You know, just the whole country needed these 12 days of so much jubilation and a sense of pride. Let me start with the flag bearer. Sindhu, we could see, I mean, I saw it live, saw it on your social media, saw it on Manpreet's social media. Being the flag bearer for your country in front of the world, what was the feeling like? That genuine feeling when you were walking, what were you telling yourself?
Well, it's such a wonderful feeling, of course, representing a country and being a flag bearer. So I think it's a one-time experience, I would say, because holding the flag and walking and leading team. So it's really nice, and of course Manpreet was also with me. So when we were just going, and when they gave us the flag, when we were entering inside, so it was like we had goosebumps, of course, when they called out our country's name, India. So it was such a nice feeling.
And just getting ready for it, because there's so many things. You've got your flag. You've got your costume looking very sharp and beautiful, band galas. So is there a moment, when it comes into your room, you look at it, you realize that you're representing your country? What does that do to an athlete when you see the Indian flag, when you know you're representing India? What are some of the realizations that come with it?
See, first of all, it just gives us great pride, to just have our Indian flag on the chest. And also these games gives us the opportunity when you win. When you win that gold medal, there'll be national anthem played. So these are the moments that will be remembered forever. So if you are the reason for the national anthem, then that itself, I think, is an achievement for anyone.
हाँ जी, शेफाली जी, आपने सब कुछ जो भी किया है वो बड़ी यंग एज पे किया है. You're a trailblazer. For the women's cricket team, ये पहला experience, सबके लिए. तो आपके पहले thoughts क्या थे, पहली realizations क्या थी, जो हमेशा याद रहेंगी?
बहुत अच्छा लगा कि अलग अलग जैसे एथलीट्स से मिलने का मौका मिला. बहुत अच्छा लगा, अलग एक्सपीरियंस था. जैसे कि बैडमिंटन भी हम देखने गए और हॉकी भी देखने गए. मतलब बहुत अच्छा लगा कि फर्स्ट टाइम हम बैडमिंटन देखने गए थे, तो फर्स्ट टाइम हमने पीवी को देखा, बहुत अच्छा खेल रहे थे. तो बहुत मज़ा आया क्योंकि बहुत डिफरेंट था हमारे लिए, क्योंकि हम हमेशा एक ही टीम में मतलब क्रिकेट ही रहता है आसपास, बट अब की बार अलग था कुछ. तो मतलब बहुत अच्छा लगा.
हाँ, इस बार ट्रॉफी के लिए नहीं खेल रहे थे, इस बार मेडल के लिए खेल रहे थे. तो जब देखा, मतलब कुछ थे आपके भी हीरोज, मतलब शायद ये भी थोड़ा रियलाइज हुआ, हम दोनों वैसे क्रिकेट फील्ड से, एंड एवरीवन थिंक्स ही क्रिकेट एवरीथिंग, बट यू रियलाइज क्रिकेट में बड़े टूर्नामेंट्स आर आल्सो 10 टीम्स. यहाँ एक्चुअली देयर आर सो मेनी कंट्रीज. जब ओलंपिक्स होगा, इट्स एक्चुअली द वर्ल्ड. So did the cricketing fraternity थोड़ा realize हुआ कि यार ये बाकी गेम्स कितनों से compete करते हैं और जो एक magnitude होता है?
बिल्कुल बहुत अच्छा लगा देख के. हर गेम मतलब कितना मेहनत करते हैं सब, है ना, कि भाई हमें तो लगा क्रिकेट में मतलब इतना रहता है कि भाई हम ग्राउंड में इतनी देर रहते हैं, पर जैसे इन सबका गेम देखा बहुत मजा आया.
एक बार मैं हॉकी टीम के साथ था, एक टूर्नामेंट चल रहा था, वहाँ पे some hockey boys were just saying, he's like, hey, you guys are always talking about cricket headlines. Someone did 19 on the yo-yo test, someone did 20. He's like, on our bad day we do a yo-yo test of 22, 23. So I was like, just there is such a big world. But for you guys, how was this particular experience? Because when you're the flag bearer, then before day one, you're also carrying the burden of expectations. If you're the flag bearer, you want to finish with medals. Does it come with you? I mean, being the poster girl of Indian badminton, or are you beyond that pressure stage?
I think responsibilities and pressure is always there, and we should take it how it comes. And especially, one day before, obviously we have the team events first and the individuals. So after the opening ceremony, we were all happy and we were clicking pictures and we were all ready and set, because that excitement is completely different, because Commonwealth is where it comes once in 4 years. So all the different sports persons coming together, and it was really nice. But when the tournament started, I think as a team we've won, and we've given our all out and we played our best and we got the medal back. So I think it was a really good experience altogether.
Yeah, I mean, the weightlifters started it, badminton,
yes,
boxing, Achanta, Sharat, Kamal, the paddlers, they finished it, icing on the cake. Did you get to meet the cricket team? Did you welcome them? I mean, you guys are seniors at CWG. Were you good to the juniors?
No. Not because I was lagging or doing something. It's just that we didn't welcome her properly. That's it.
We didn't get a chance.
Yeah.
Also, it's because we were all staying in three different villages.
Oh, there were different villages this time.
So there were different villages this time. So it's normally it was one village. Now this time we had three. And so we were staying with the other wrestlers and not even wrestlers, only weightlifting, table tennis.
Yeah.
मैं गूगली मारता हूँ शिवाली. हाँ गूगली, अब क्रिकेट है तो गूगली तो मारनी पड़ेगी. इफ यू आर नॉट अ क्रिकेटर, अब ये जितने आपने ये स्पोर्ट्स देखे हैं, डिसिप्लिन्स देखे हैं, अगर कोई और चॉइस होता है, एंड यू ऑब्वियसली कम फ्रॉम वेयर जहाँ के पानी में ताकत है. So कौन सा खेल है जो आप एक प्रोफेशनल एथलीट बनना चाहती है, बन जाती है?
एक्चुअली मैं देसी भाषा यूज़ करूँगी अभी, क्योंकि हमारे घर में गली में मैं बैडमिंटन खेलती थी हमेशा. तो मतलब मेरा स्टार्टिंग से, क्योंकि उस टाइम पे मैंने क्रिकेट स्टार्ट नहीं किया था, है ना. तो फिर मतलब ऐसे ही लड़कों के साथ खेल लेते थे बैडमिंटन. तो आई थिंक मैं फर्स्ट बैडमिंटन के पास जाती. और उसके बाद जब मेरी स्कूल लाइफ में थी, मैंने वॉलीबॉल बहुत खेला, लड़कों बंक मार के क्लासेस वॉलीबॉल बहुत खेला. तो आई थिंक मैं वॉलीबॉल जाती उसके बाद.
बंक मारने की उम्र में तो आपने इंटरनेशनल क्रिकेट शुरू कर दिया था. हाँ, किंडरगार्टन में बंक शुरू हो गया था शेफाली का. पूरी टीम में थोड़ी क्या बातचीत थी शेफाली, क्योंकि फर्स्ट टाइमर्स आप थे, आपने हल्का सा बताया कि बाकी इतने डिसिप्लिन को देखने का मौका मिला, लेकिन एक अलग तरीके से एक कंपटीशन था ना, मेडल के लिए कंपटीशन था, जो अक्सर क्रिकेट में होता नहीं. तो उसकी कोई बातचीत हुई थी?
हर 2 घंटे में पता लग रहा था भाई कि हर एक दिन में कि भाई इसने गोल्ड जीत लिया, उसने जीत लिया. तो हमारा भी था भाई, हम भी पुश करें अपने आप को, हमें भी जीतना है ना गोल्ड. मतलब बहुत अच्छा लगा. मेडल के लिए फर्स्ट टाइम खेल रहे थे, बहुत मजा आया.
और एजबेस्टन भरा हुआ. मतलब वहाँ कभी भी एक इंडियन टीम खेलती है तो इंग्लैंड को भी लगता है कि मतलब हम विजिटिंग टीम है.
एक्चुअली वहाँ पे मैं 100 खेल रही थी, वहाँ पे बहुत क्राउड आता है. मतलब नॉर्मल मैचेस में भी बहुत क्राउड आता है, बट पाकिस्तान के गेम में क्या क्राउड था, वहाँ पे बहुत मजा आया.
कौन से पहले वो बॉक्सेस थे जो आपने टिक किए? मतलब अब तो यू ट्रैवल सो मच, लाइक यू सेड, आप 100 भी खेलते हैं, बट यू आर रिप्रेजेंटिंग इंडिया, बड़े बड़े मैचेस. कुछ बॉक्सेस, मतलब कोई दिली ख्वाहिश, तमन्नाएं थी जो पूरी हुई कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स में?
ऑफ कोर्स मुझे फर्स्टली बैडमिंटन देखना था, वो मैंने देखा था. और हॉकी भी हमने देखा. एक्चुअली टीम जा रहे थे, मैंने सोचा चलो देख के आते. वो भी मतलब ये गेम्स देखे, गेम्स ही देखने का मेरा एक मोटो था, तो मैंने जाके देखा.
Very nice. How are these young boys? Srikanth, what has changed? I mean, you being world #1 was big stepping stone, a milestone. What do you see in this new crop? Because this time it appeared that every Indian athlete was carrying a different energy and swag, as if I'm not here to compete. I know I'm a contender for a medal and I will deliver. What is the change that you've seen over the last few years?
See, I think so all of us, we've been part of this Thomas Cup team, the men's team.
Did I applaud for that before or not? We were actually doing a cricket show when that happened, and all of us broke into applause. So yeah, slightly belated, but yeah, for the Thomas Cup.
Thank you. So we were all part of it, and then I could see everyone was super charged. They were very excited. All of them, they really wanted to prove why they are part of this Indian team. They wanted to, make name for themselves. And even here at the Commonwealth, they're all super excited. They came to the games thinking they have to win. We all know India has a very good chance of winning medals at the Commonwealth, but you have to be consistent throughout. It's a long tournament for us. It's almost about 12 days. We'll be there day 1 to day 12. So we need to be consistent throughout. So they came. Every day they were there, they were playing at 100%, they wanted to win. So it feels good to be around such people, because it in a way it really helps you also to get the best out of you. So I'm just happy to be around all of them.
A lot of people have broken barriers, and what happened at Tokyo with Neeraj Chopra opening up the avenue in track and field as well. How are the other contingents, the other countries? I mean, no one's ever looked at India as a pushover, but has that attitude of other contingents and countries also changed towards us when we're on the field, on the court, on the track? Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I think it has definitely changed, because when you see track and field, we've got some really good medals. I mean, it's unbelievable. They've done really, really well for themselves. And when you look at the medal tally as well, we've done really well. So I'm sure, the attitude towards us has definitely changed compared to different countries. When they look at us, they're like, okay, India is strong now. India is doing really well. There were people who were telling us that India is very strong now. India is doing really well in every sport. So, which is a great thing. The attitude is changing. So, why not? I'm sure there'll be a lot more sports stars from India who will do really well for the country and get medals.
What's probably changed?
I think the attitudes, the thinking, the mindset has changed, because initially they're like, okay, there are from different countries. Like when you talk about athletics, when Neeraj didn't get a medal back then, everybody was like, okay. But when Neeraj got a medal, they're like, athletics, track and field is doing really well. And now when you see at the Commonwealth Games, even like long jump, you say, and I mean in different things they've done really well, which even we have not expected. And now when we look back, we're like, they've done really well, which we spoke earlier. We had a conversation.
We almost had an Indian 1, 2, 3 in triple jump.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean that's unbelievable, isn't it?
What is changing from the athlete's point of view? You know, you've been part of the system. I mean, if you look at the chronology, even in badminton, what Prakash sir did, then it took a good couple of decades for Gopi sir to do. But then since 2012, it's almost just going up exponentially every second year. What has changed amongst the athletes with their thinking and approach towards the sport? What have you noticed?
I feel it's the belief. I think I think a lot of athletes are taking inspiration from maybe their own sport players, or maybe the players from the other sport also. When Neeraj won the gold, he's an inspiration for many other sports, not just for javelin. So in the last, say, a decade, maybe there were many firsts for India. A lot of games, a lot of Super Series events. When I won, 4 Super Series in a year, it was the first time that Indian has achieved. When I became a number 1, it was the first time. So there were a lot of firsts that happened. And I think it is also possible because of the support from, from government or from the corporates or a lot of other people. And mainly, I think it is the belief. It is the belief within the players that they can achieve, they can also perform, and they also belong to the highest level. I think is what I feel has changed.
Has changed. It's reflecting in medal tallies, in attitude. Seniors or youngsters, मतलब वो almost दोनों एक level पे हैं. But it feels that even in the cricket team, एक बड़ा अच्छा रिश्ता है. What is the mantra? मेरे को बैडमिंटन में किसी ने एक बार बताया था that what happens here is that they've been asked the juniors to challenge the seniors and seniors to respect the juniors. And एक बड़ा अच्छा competition है. So what is happening in the Indian cricket team? मतलब हरमन हो गई, स्मृति हो गई, ये सीनियर्स है, पर looks like शेफाली बैठ के उतना ही मजाक कर सकती है बगल में, या अस्तिका गिर जाती है तो सब हंसते हैं, all of that. So
बट बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है अभी सभी यंगस्टर्स हैं जो हरमन दी है वो भी बहुत सपोर्ट करते हैं यंगस्टर को. स्मृति ऑल्सो सपोर्टेड सो मच. तो मतलब इस चीज़ से हम पुश कर पाते हैं कि भाई हमें सपोर्ट मिला है सीनियर्स से, तो ये चीज़ हमें बहुत ग्रो करती है और पुश करने को लेके जाती है हमें. तो वो चीज़ बहुत अच्छी हो रही है एज ए टीम. आई थिंक
हरमन बहुत अपसेट थी, सब बहुत अपसेट थे, गोल्ड हाथ से निकल गया, लेकिन सिल्वर अपने आप में बहुत शानदार अटेम्प्ट था. किसने फिर थोड़ा रिलैक्स कराया हरमन को? क्या बातचीत हुई थी? वो भी अपने आप में सिल्वर से खुश नहीं थे आप. यू नॉट हैप्पी विद द सिल्वर. वो भी बिलीफ बताती है जिसके भी श्रीकांत बात कर रहे थे. तो उसके बाद क्या बातचीत हुई ड्रेसिंग रूम में?
उसके बाद बस यही था कि भाई हम यहाँ से और ग्रो होंगे, जो हमारी मिस्टेक्स है उसको और मतलब अपने आप को और इम्प्रूव करेंगे. जहाँ था हमारे अभी कैंप भी है तो उसमें आई थिंक हम सब अपने इंडिविजुअल पे जहाँ वर्क करना है तो वो करेंगे.
देखो अब इतना ट्रैवल की बात हो गई, मतलब हमने थ्रिल तो बहुत मचा लिया, थोड़ा चिल मचाते हैं. तो वार्म अप सबका बहुत अच्छा हो गया, बट नाउ वी कम इनटू अ क्वेश्चन व्हिच हैज बीन हाईली डिबेटेड फ्रॉम इवन बिफोर द स्टार्ट ऑफ द शूट, बिकॉज़ दिस क्वेश्चन इज, ये इतना ट्रैवल करते हैं, दे ट्रैवल सो मच, सो वी थॉट दैट फॉर माय सेक एंड ऑल आवर व्यूअर्स वी शुड नो सम ट्रैवल हैक्स. व्हाट आर सम ऑफ द ट्रैवल जुगाड्स दैट वी शुड नो? हु इज स्टार्टिंग?
Okay, I'll do it.
All this while Srikanth is saying we'll start with Shefali, good senior.
So for me, what I usually follow is so jet lags. It'll be there wherever you go. You go to Europe, it'll be there. You go to any other country, it'll be there. So what I usually do is, also because you don't really go 4-5 days before, we only go say 2 days before or 3 days before the tournament. So we only get to practice once in the main hall, which is very important. If you are not up there, if you sleep off during that time, then you'll not know the conditions, so it'll be very tough. So what I normally do is I try and avoid sleeping in the afternoon. So that is something that I always follow wherever I go, and then that always helped me. I don't sleep in the afternoon. I directly sleep in the night. That too, I don't sleep by 8 or 9. I try and be awake as much as possible, as late as possible. I'll try and sleep by about 10:30, and then sleep until say 8:39 the next morning. And I think by just that one night's sleep, I'll be fit.
Yeah, you can just push your body to acclimatize.
Yeah.
It just always reminds me of, you remember there used to be, if anyone seen Tom and Jerry?
Yeah.
There used to be this one Tom and Jerry episode where like Tom would
Yeah.
just put like clippers on his eyes and just stay awake. Yeah. Okay,
yeah,
so
I'll be
we,
in a similar situation.
yeah, you had to do that.
Yeah.
No, Shika can't sleep.
Yeah, I definitely can't be in my room also. I'll have to go somewhere. I'll have to go for a walk or something. Otherwise, if I'm in my room, then I'll sleep off.
Okay, good. We started on a very good note. Shefali, कोई जुगाड़ खाने पीने का, शॉपिंग का, पैसे सेव करने का?
But yeah, I like to save when I'm traveling, leisurely, because I like to save it, especially with the Bob World app. It's always nice because you can compare, you can get some nice discounts and good cheap tickets, and it's super convenient firstly, and it's a hassle free, you don't have to carry cash with you. So for me that is the easiest way, Bob World app, which is really convenient and super convenient.
Yeah. Money saved is money earned.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that. And who doesn't like to save and earn?
Yeah, so that's what even we do. You know, when you're traveling, you really need to keep track of all your expenses. So we really use the app, which is very easy to use, and then it just has so many features into it. So it's just very easy and very convenient.
Now Shefali, you tell us, जो मनी वो सेव होता है, बॉब वर्ल्ड की ऐप कहाँ पे यूज़ की जाती है? मेरे को स्मृति ने बताया था, स्मृति और जमी ने एक बार बोला था कि स्मृति मंदना को इफ यू लीव हर एट ए ड्यूटी फ्री 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 घंटे शी कैन इजीली स्पेंड. तो अभी मतलब क्या हैव यू आल्सो पिक्ड अप सम ब्रांड्स, मतलब शॉपिंग बाहर कोई इंटरनेशनल शॉपिंग का चस्का लग गया है?
हाँ, ऑफ कोर्स शॉपिंग में मैं हमेशा खुश होती हूँ, जाके शॉपिंग करना बहुत मजा आता है. मतलब मुझे फ्रेश फील होता है शॉपिंग करके, क्योंकि पैसे निकल जाते हैं, फ्रेश फील होता है.
लाइट हो जाती है बॉडी.
कैसे, मतलब अगर थोड़े उम्र दराज लोग देख रहे हैं, द प्रीवियस जनरेशन दिल लाइक ये आजकल के बच्चे कह रहे पैसा निकल जाता है तो फ्रेश फील होता है. हाँ, बट इट्स कॉल्ड रिटेल थेरेपी आंटी अंकल. यू हैव इट, यू फ्लॉन्ट इट. रॉयल चैंपियंस, विल कैरी ऑन द चैट. ये अभी खत्म हुआ है हमारा सेगमेंट चिल टॉक्स.
Weak.
बोरो देखा, वीक देखा, उसे रिस्पेक्ट दिया मेरे को.
Watch the concluding episode of Smash It with Sindhu Season 3 tomorrow at 7 p.m. with the athletic ensemble decode Jatin Sapru's charades as Shefali takes a backseat to watch Sindhu and Kidambi smash it with a snappy clappy rapid fire.